Welcome to NFL News Update, where touchdowns meet headlines. Stay in the game with the freshest NFL updates. This is your quick dive into football fervor.
Commanders rookie DT Jer'Zhan Newton eager to learn from OG's Jonathan Allen, Payne. A new era for the Commanders was further signified with the selection of quarterback Jayden Daniels in April. But Washington also reinforced the strength of its defense with the selection of defensive tackle Jer'Zhan Newton in round 2. Newton is set to join a defensive front headed by Jonathan Allen and Payne, who've been the most consistent force in Washington the past 6 seasons. The 21-year-old rookie sees a great opportunity to learn and grow behind a pair OGs he's admired since high school. "You're talking about guys I used to watch when they was in college, so transitioning to the NFL, of course, I still watch them," Newton said via the team's official website. "Playing next to those guys, outstanding, an amazing feeling. They're older guys who have had success in college and in the NFL, so I'm really happy." Newton made an impact at Illinois as a true freshman and grew into one of the top DT prospects following a senior season that was recognized with a Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year award and a first-team All-American honor. A Jones fracture to his right foot impeded his pre-draft process, however, and the injury might have prevented Newton from becoming a first-round pick. Still, Commanders general manager Adam Peters said he could not believe Newton was available when Washington was on the clock at no 36 overall. "He's exactly who we want to bring in this building," Peters said. "We think he's an advanced player who can come in and play right away. Really a 3-down player who you can play on the run downs, play on pass downs, skilled, hands and feet are tied together." The Commanders will have to wait longer than expected to see if Newton can make an immediate impact after it was learned a Jones fracture to his left foot required another surgery, which forced him to sit out rookie minicamp. While there is no clear timetable for Newton's on-field return, the Commanders are gearing up for new head coach Dan Quinn's aggressive defensive scheme by taking the Illinois product. Allen and Payne, considered one of the best DT duos in the NFL, figure to not only benefit from Quinn's arrival, but that of a few veterans acquired through free agency. Defensive end Dorance Armstrong, who flourished in Dallas under Quinn the last few seasons, joins Washington's defensive front. Behind them, Bobby Wagner and Frankie Louvu headline a revamped linebacking corps that should pay dividends for a unit that finished last in the NFL with 388.9 yards allowed per game in 2023. Safety Jeremy Chinn is another upgrade within Washington's offseason haul. Where a healthy Newton falls into the mix as a rookie remains to be seen, but he enters an ideal environment for any highly regarded prospect. "I have a great pre-snap recognition," Newton said of his skills. "I know which play's coming at which down and distance, which formation brings which play. So I just feel like my knowledge on the game is very high compared to other people." Cardinals BJ Ojulari after giving no. 18 to Marvin Harrison Jr. "Your play will talk for you, no matter the number." Cardinals pass rusher BJ Ojulari has halved his jersey number. That doesn't preclude his sophomore campaign from ending up at least twice as nice as his first. Ojulari, who wore no. 18 for Arizona in 2023, but will now don no. 9, recently spoke on surrendering his original number to one of the team's incoming first-rounders, wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. "Marvin wore 18 in college, I wore 18 in college, and it means a lot to both of us, but we all came to an agreement to let him have 18, Ojulari said, via the team's website. "He's going to be a big part of our offense this year, and he's a great guy. He approached me, he gave me a call, we chopped it up, had a good conversation. We all ended up happy. I switched to a different number. It's all good. We're all going to make plays and win games." Saints Cameron Jordan on adding pass rusher Chase Young. "I think he'll be great for our defense." The Saints' addition of pass rusher Chase Young provides youth to defensive coordinator Joe Woods' unit in 2024. He joins a New Orleans team that decided to run it back this offseason with core players like pass rusher Cameron Jordan, linebacker Demario Davis, and safety Tyrann Mathieu, as the latter two both agreed to new extensions in March. Jordan, who turns 35 in July, believes the signing of Young could add another dimension to the Saints. "I think Chase Young is going to be great for our defense," Jordan said on NFL Total Access Friday night. "We already got Carl Granderson, who's stellar these last couple of years. I think with growth him being on the opposite side when he gets the right health physically, he's going to be another piece we can add on. At some point in my mind, I'm spinning like it's going to be me, Chase and Carl Granderson on the field at the same time on a crucial third down, and I'm probably going to have to go in the middle. I don't care, whatever it takes. I'll line up and be that Zadarius Smith over the middle roaming and trying to get active. I think it adds another weapon to our defense. Jordan, the 24 overall pick in the 2011 draft, has been a problem for offensive coordinators since entering the league. Throughout his 13 seasons in the Bayou State, Jordan has had 225 quarterback hits, 153 tackles for loss, 117.5 sacks, and 15 forced fumbles in 209 games. However, the 8-time Pro Bowler managed just 2 sacks in 2023, his lowest since his rookie season, 1.0. As for Young, it's been a busy 8 months. He started the 2023 season with the Washington Commanders. On Halloween, Washington traded Young to the San Francisco 49ers for a third-round pick. In free agency, Young signed a 1-year deal with the Saints, and the following day he underwent neck surgery. The 2020 NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year is expected to be ready for the start of the season in September. The Saints haven't been the only team in the division to add significant pieces this offseason, though. The Atlanta Falcons signed quarterback Kirk Cousins to a lucrative contract coming off a torn Achilles and then still drafted Michael Penix Jr. at 8 overall to learn behind him. When asked about Cousins joining the NFC South, Jordan recounted his experience with the former Viking and gave the Falcons some friendly banter about their situation at the position. "I think I sacked him when he was with his 2 previous teams," Jordan said. "I'm sure I sacked him when he was with Washington. I for sure know I sacked him with the Vikings. I mean, a new quarterback, maybe the newest quarterback somewhere in the season. They add in a Michael Penix Jr. I don't know their situation, where you spend a top 10 draft pick on a quarterback. I don't know what you do there. You know, I'm just going to add fuel to the flames. Why not?" With Cousins pretty much full go for off-season workouts, according to head coach Raheem Morris, he appears on track to be ready for the team's first matchup in Week 4. A clash Jordan is aware he has added some extra fire to with his recent words.